Hey guys, Quack here. Thanks for swinging by the channel. Just want to do a quick rant video about TV shows not being completed. I think it's one of our biggest frustrations as fans of TV shows that do get DVD releases for only a few seasons, and then it just stalls. It dies for some reason. Probably sales, some sort of music rights, whatever. It's so frustrating as a fan. I just wanted to go over a couple examples here. One of my favorites, I think I'm still waiting for, is Perfect Strangers. They only released the first 2 seasons, I want to say back in the mid-2000s, so it's been close to 10 years since we've gotten any kind of release from Warner Brothers. And I know it's a very popular show from the mid to late 80s. It was on a TGF time slot for a couple years. It's a fantastic show. I really wish Warner Brothers would spend the money. I know there's music rights apparently, even though they sang so many songs a cappella. I don't really understand the rights and whatnot, but it's just a shame. Shout, Time Life, one of these bigger companies couldn't just throw down the money and just release it. I mean, Warner Brothers themselves, they have the rights, they have their Warner archive that they could release it under. I mean, just get it to us. Another example from a long time ago, early 2000s, was G.I. Joe from the now defunct Rhino-mation, Kid Rhino title. They had released the first season and then the first part of season 2. I remember I was in my early 20s and I was so pissed off that I wasn't able to get the rest of the seasons. And thankfully Shout Factory stepped in years later and gave us the complete series set, which I proudly own. But not too many shows are lucky enough to have that done. Another title Shout had released, Mr. Belvedere. They released the first 3 seasons, and then season 4 here they released as a Shout Select title. It was a few more dollars because they probably printed them mostly on demand. But again, they only got up to season 4, leaving 2 seasons left that have not been released. Oddly enough, Warner Brothers right here. This just came out this past week. Season 5 of Family Matters, which is an MOD title, which is manufactured on demand. I got this from Amazon. It was $30. It's very steep for a season of show, 3 discs, no booklet or anything. But I want to support it because I want the rest of the seasons. There's 4 more seasons to go of Family Matters. I mean, I wish they would put a lot more effort into these. I mean, granted, I don't need any extras, but just for an example, look at Steve Urkel's shoulder. It's covering Waldo's head. Are you telling me they couldn't have looked at that again and just sized down Urkel on the cover so you can see Waldo? I mean, that's just a minor thing, but it's a bigger commitment money-wise for a fan to just spend all their money on a series. But if they love it, they will definitely buy it. And some of these shows, I think Coach is another show that didn't get a full release. Night Court got the first 3 seasons, then seasons 4 through 10 or 11, I can't remember how many seasons it had, I think 10, are all MOD titles. So those are all $30 a piece. When, if you had released it in a complete series set for, $120 to $150, you might have someone purchase it that wouldn't bother buying seasons because they don't want to just buy a few seasons and have it get cut off. That is super frustrating as a fan of television. But that's just me and my soapbox here. But I just wanted to, bring it to the attention. I'm sure a lot of my collectors and online friends also agree. It's a very frustrating problem that we run into now and again. And now that, we're seeing more 4K Blu-ray, but thankfully enough, we still see a few, we're still getting DVDs, which I think a lot of people are still purchasing. Even though the formats are still moving on, we still have DVD as a solid base to purchase from. So any big companies out there that are watching this, which is probably a big zero, but please, to your consumers, just try to do your best to get full titles, full series out, whether it's a full series set or if you just continue to release season sets, whether they're MOD or chock filled with special features. The fans just want the shows. We don't care about special features as much for TV shows than movies, but we really want the content of the shows. For example, for Perfect Strangers, I remember following someone on YouTube who had a whole bunch of episodes online, and then Warner Brothers shut them down, which is frustrating because it's not even on television anymore. So what does Warner Brothers care? If they're not going to release any seasons past 1 and 2, why should they care if people get to watch the episodes on YouTube? We just want to see these. So please, just do the right thing, finish shows, and you'll make fans a lot more happy, and you won't probably get bashed on social media or get a barrage of emails asking where the rest of the episodes are. It goes for cartoons as well. There's too many titles to get into for that right now. I believe DuckTales being one. But anyway, that's my rant complete. Thank you for stopping by. If you liked what you heard, hit that subscriber button below, please. I always appreciate the new people swinging by, checking out the channel, and I hope to bring you more videos soon. See you soon.